Good afternoon and thanks for tuning in. Today I'm talking about nutritional yeast or Nooch, which you may have seen featured in a couple of my recent cookery videos, namely Lasagna and the Welsh Rarebit. I'll put links in below and I'll fly some little things across the top here so you can go and have a look. Paul brought some Nooch many years ago and introduced it to me, and I must admit at the first thought of it I turned my nose up a little bit until I tried some, and I was quite amazed by the nutty, cheesy flavour that it gave, and I could immediately see the potential for using it in cookery. And Paul started using it on pasta as a fake parmesan, whizzed up with a few nuts, I think with some cashews, and that's quite delicious, especially on a bolognese. So it certainly does have a number of uses, but it's taken me quite a while to think about using it as a full cheese replacement, which I have done recently in the recipes that I mentioned earlier. And I was quite amazed at how good the cheese sauce tastes. So let's think a little bit about what nutritional yeast actually is. Well, basically it's brewer's yeast or baker's yeast, which has been deactivated, which means it can no longer ferment, so it wouldn't be useful in a loaf of bread, for example, because nothing would happen. And it is, I guess, a processed food, but it's not highly processed. So once it's been cultured, it's then processed to produce the yeast flakes. And the good thing about the process is it retains a lot of the nutrients. For example, a whole array of B vitamins, namely 1, 2, 3, 5, 6 and 9, and B12 is generally added to the product, but you can get some without the B12. The other macronutrients found in the yeast flakes are protein, carbohydrates, a small amount of fat, but a good amount of fibre. You'll also find zinc and trace amounts of calcium, potassium, iron and sodium. But another of the ingredients is glutamic acid, which is responsible for the savoury umami flavour that Nooch has. And that's really what we're looking for in vegetarian dishes, something that adds that real rich, savoury flavour, especially if we're making a cheese sauce. Now, I've yet to fully explore how to use Nooch in a vegetarian diet. And I know that it can be sprinkled over vegetables, it can be used as a cheese sauce because I've successfully done that already. But it can also be used as an ingredient in soups and stews. I've seen a couple of recipes for popcorn where it's used as a sort of cheesy flavouring, and also I've seen a lot of recipes using it in conjunction with potato, and I can certainly see how that might work. I'm certainly looking forward to using it more in cookery, and I'm certainly going to be exploiting its qualities as a cheese substitute because we are trying to reduce our fat intake. We don't have a fat-free diet because that would be silly. We all need fat in our diets to remain healthy. But I think for us it was the amount of saturated fat that we were eating in the form of cheese because we both adore cheese. Who doesn't? But also we're looking to reduce our dairy in general. We haven't drunk cow's milk for many years now. We prefer oat milk. And as I say, our cheese intake is dropping rapidly. And also it's about the expense of cheese. It's now a high value item. And I know that plenty of shops are keeping cheese under lock and key because of shoplifting, which is an unfortunate situation, but hey. So thank you very much for watching this short video. I hope it's been informative. and I do hope to bring you more recipes using Nooch in the future. So take care, bye for now.